Hey, English learners! Welcome back to Mastering English with Podcasts. So check out this image we have here. Pretty interesting, huh? We've got two people trying to reach some money on shelves, but, well, one of them has a little help from some books. What do you guys think is going on here?
Yeah, isn't it fascinating? It's like one of them is using knowledge to get ahead. Books are like literally lifting him up. But the other guy, poor dude is just stretching up, barely reaching anything. What do you guys think this could mean?
Right. And it kind of makes me wonder, how much learning helps us in life? Using knowledge as a tool. What do you think, Ricky?
Absolutely. It's like that classic saying, knowledge is power. So, are you a book stacker or a stretcher, folks? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, we want to hear what you guys think. All right, let's dive into this conversation.
Rapid-fire questions.
All right, Ricky, are you ready for some rapid-fire questions? We're about to dig into this image and have some fun with English learning.
Oh yeah, let's do it. Hit me with your best shot, Razel.
All right, first question. Describe what you see in the image in one sentence.
Easy. I see two guys reaching for money on shelves, and one is standing on a stack of books, while the other one is just stretching.
Nice. Now, can you name 3 objects in the image?
I see books, money, and shelves. Keeping it simple.
Great. Okay, let's try something with grammar. Can you make a question about the image using why?
Sure. Why is the man on the left standing on books while the other one isn't?
Nice one. All right. How about using the past tense? Describe what might have happened before this scene.
Maybe the guy on the left stacked those books to reach higher before trying to grab the money. The other guy didn't think of that and just started reaching.
Awesome, Ricky. Now let's compare. Who looks higher up, the guy on the books or the other guy?
The guy on the books is definitely higher up. Those books are giving him a serious boost.
Totally. Now, what's the most effective way to reach the top shelf, do you think?
The books. Standing on them is way more effective than just stretching. Books for the win.
Nice answers. Here's a critical thinking one. What lesson do you think this image is trying to teach?
Ooh, good one. I think it shows that knowledge, like books, can lift you up in life. You get further when you learn.
Love it. And what might happen if the guy without books just keeps stretching without changing his approach?
He'd probably get tired, frustrated, and maybe even give up. He's gotta change his strategy if he wants to succeed.
Yes. Now let's talk future tense. What do you think will happen if the guy with the books keeps stacking more of them?
Oh, he'll reach the highest shelf for sure, and probably grab even more money. More books, more success.
And if the other guy doesn't find a new way, what do you think will happen to him?
He'll probably be stuck there, reaching for the same amount of money and not getting any closer.
All right, Ricky, let's play What If. If the guy with the books didn't have any books, what would he do?
He'd be in the same boat as the other guy, struggling to reach. Without books, he'd have to rely just on his height.
Interesting. And if the other guy started using books, how would that change things for him?
Oh, he'd definitely reach higher shelves too. They'd both be using knowledge to get ahead.
Nice. So, personally, which guy do you think is making the smarter choice here?
Definitely the guy with the books. Using tools to get ahead is always a smart move, don't you think?
I totally agree. And in your own life, have you ever used books or knowledge to reach higher in some way?
Oh yeah. Learning English itself was like stacking books for me. The more I learned, the more opportunities I had. It's like knowledge is the ladder, right?
That's awesome. Now let's work with some prepositions. Where is the guy with the book standing in relation to the shelf?
He's under the top shelf, standing on a stack of books to reach it.
Nice. And where is the other guy's hand in relation to the money?
His hand is below the money, like he's reaching toward it. But he's not quite there.
Perfect. Now, for some fun. If these two guys were superheroes, what would their superpowers be?
The book guy would have the power of knowledge, like a super smart brain. And the other guy would have super stretchy arms. Maybe they'd work together.
Haha, I love it. Okay, if you could add one more thing to the picture, what would it be?
Oh, maybe a little ladder for the second guy, or a sign that says, knowledge is power, just to drive the point home.
Good ideas. Now, to wrap up, what's one motivational quote you can think of that relates to this image?
The more you learn, the higher you go. It fits, right? Books are literally lifting this guy up in life.
Totally. And finally, if you had to give one piece of advice based on this image, what would it be?
I'd say, never stop learning. Because learning is what gets you closer to your goals, even if you have to stack up a little at a time.
Great answers, Ricky. That was so much fun. And hey, listeners, what do you think about this image? Are you more like the book stacker or the guy reaching? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, and remember, learning English is like stacking those books. You'll get there one step at a time.
Yeah, exactly. If you're ever stuck on how to practice English, just grab a photo or look at something around you and start describing it. It's all about making it a habit and keeping it light.
Right. And every time you practice, even with something simple like this, you're building confidence. So keep going, keep having fun with it, and remember, you're always improving.
So, let's keep growing together. Thanks for joining us. And remember, learning is a journey, not a race. Stick with it and you'll get there. We believe in you.
Yep, you've got this. See you next time, and keep up the awesome work.